from me? Tell me what you want from me.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we've got the BlackKnights leader at quarterback. He's 4th in the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. This should be a good one to watch on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over. They've seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Five weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in week 6 on EA Sports. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the BlackKnights will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Evans now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Jackson trying again after the pick. He completes it in traffic. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Lamar off to play fake. Pass complete to Campbell. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. And it'll give him a first down. Lone back gets the handoff. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now with Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Wilson's got it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down. Here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's complete to Wilson. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. He'll make a big... Oh, he loses the football. It's picked up by the defense. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they had a nice present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broke.
We're going to get a second look at this. Jerron Mayo disagreeing with the call and throws the flag. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. Dumped off to his running back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Carter on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now outruns their offense to take over. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It is caught left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Black Knights and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. They'll start this series with an option left. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more. This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown. The Black Knights hold a 16-point lead in the first. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Black Knights take a 3-possession lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Evans now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense getting set to go. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The run nets them 9, so a little easier for them now. It's 3rd and 7. Now it's Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them the first. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 17-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got this down to the 40. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Now it's Jackson. Hauled in left side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll give him a first down. Lamar back to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Right up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 16. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Blitz coming here, Jackson. And it's caught, touchdown! They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense making its way back out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball because this game moves in a hurry.
Here comes the Black Knights punt team. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The visitors send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. First down throw for Jackson. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Now here's Lamar. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this one doesn't go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. This offense ready to get going again now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They'll throw on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Here's a give up the middle. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the defense.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down around the 34.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Simple dive up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Cut out left. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Lamar off the play fake. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now out comes the field goal units as they try this one. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes their offense out again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 22. And they're going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From midfield now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll make the stop after a short gain to the 48. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Look into the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. On 1st down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jackson throwing here. Wilson's got it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We're to the halfway mark, and it's the BlackKnights leading from San Diego. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as that promises to be a tight one. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And then lastly, on Sunday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and the Houston Texans. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Huard.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They kick the running back in motion. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The BlackKnights grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the BlackKnights double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's Carter on the return. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Another carry for him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets him back to even. 2nd and 10 now. Lamar now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Lamar. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. And you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Official signaling for a timeout. It's taken by the offense. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The BlackKnights headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48. This will be caught by Watkins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll run here from the gun. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they played on their side of the ball.
First down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 7 and a first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass complete to Campbell. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's going to get this over the middle to Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Into the hands of Campbell. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And they'll have first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10 from the 41. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Back to the well again, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Hits his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one, and it'll give them a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
From the gun, Jackson. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. This one quickly to Harrison. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New set of downs for him at the 38. Jackson's going to throw again. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And again, it's Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in San Diego. These guys, 8 points behind. Third down, 1 yard to go. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On first down, they'll run. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Setting up to pass. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Here he is to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes, and a 2-point play could force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for two. He'll look to throw it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Handoff now from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. The defense takes its third and final timeout. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Black Knights are winners as we say goodbye from San Diego.